Hello everyone, welcome to my new video, and today I'm going to be talking about the 11th Doctor run. The 11th Doctor is really interesting to me because I don't think I ever felt such a surreal Doctor. He felt so fake in a good way. Not in a bad way, but good. Like he's hiding something deep to me. Now, before I get into that, when they introduced the 11th Doctor, it felt all new to me. The direction of it, the cinematography, it all felt so sci-fi to me. Like it felt so modern, commercialized. The Doctor felt something akin to a mysterious fairy tale warrior. Something that came out of a book, promising grand journeys and fantasies to his companions. But once you start to really get to know him, he seemed darker. The Doctor seemed more irritated to get control of a situation immediately, and sometimes forcefully taking command a situation. Less patient for Lando finding out who he is, or that he's the most competent in the room. The 11th Doctor is different from the last two because he is the darkest of them. He is the darker version of both the 9th and the 10th. And the most fakest one that don't really have the truth of who he is. Now on to the companion, Amy. Amy by herself was fine. She was kind of the same to me as the other ones, but more wild, like when she randomly kissed the Doctor. But besides that, she was relying on the Doctor and like the adventure that the TARDIS gave her and stuff, like going through space and time. But yeah, besides that, they gave her more depth with the relationship thing, but I found that like was a mistake because I found the relationship part boring. Now on to Rory. Rory is boring. He is just straight up boring. For Mickey, at least he was a little more interesting with the technological thing. Like he could, like randomly he was like as much of a tech genius as the Doctor sometimes. It was just like weird. He had really know how to use the laptop, and then he had the depth of, oh, I'm not the main character, I know that, so I'm gonna be the best side character you ever know. Like basically what he said, and with him resting off with the parallel universe and stuff, that was interesting. He was really important to the Doctor. Rory, he was only important to Amy. It was only to Amy. If you remove everything that Rory did in the story, literally would not change anything to the Doctor. At least it wouldn't change anything to the Doctor, besides the obvious, probably saving his life like 1 or 2 times, like obviously then, but like besides that, in any like emotional character standpoint, it was all more Amy than Rory. So everything that involved Rory was literally about Amy. Amy and Rory final review, like I said, yeah, I'm sorry. It was a really boring relationship for me. They're both kind of relying on each other for more depth than like the other companions. Amy, ever since that first crack thing was gone, it was like, okay, now it's gone. Now she's just here with Rory. They're just kissing, loving, try to keep the Doctor mostly grounded, which was also really boring. I didn't really like the conflicts or anything. It was just like, Kara in the first half was really, really, really fun to me. Fine to me, not fun, but fine. Kara in the first half she was nothing really special. She's kind of the same as the other companions, but she was more interesting in the fact that we see her die before meeting her. So it made her add this little depth of mystery that she had. Like, okay, who is she? I need to start watching for more. Which something I didn't really feel until, for Amy and Rory, after the for crack thing, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I think that it was really, Kara is more interesting than Amy. No, more interesting than Rory, at least. Amy, to like the first half, or even later on, like when she's by herself, I think she's kind of interesting. The 11 one finally review. Right. I really love the 11 personally, but the companions of this run was not fun for me, in my opinion, which really brought it down for me. But I really enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.